Hello, so today I'm not doing a walk and talk. I've actually just sitting in my car. Welcome to my channel. My name's V. I'm talking about manifesting. I do normally do my walk and talk, but I haven't had a chance to do it, and it's absolutely piddling down outside, so I'm not going to do it today. But I'm just sitting in my car and I just thought, actually, let me do a little video anyway. I will do how I manifested this Tesla, by the way, because this was actually a dream. One of the things I did, I'll quickly go through it actually. One of the things I did, I mean, it's a beautiful car. I love it. It's got the windows. I love this roof glass, obviously the white seats. It's just gorgeous. But I'll tell you a story about this actually. So every time, I remember seeing the Tesla for the first time. It was a Model X and I was like, wow. And it was a white one, and I said to myself, right, the next car I'm going to get is a Tesla. So every time I got into my car, it was a Renault, and I used to visualize this T. This is a custom badge, by the way. It doesn't come like in a gold, and I've got the gold badge at the front as well. Don't think you can see it. Gold. I've got gold badges everywhere, so on the front and the rear. And I used to visualize this T. Every time I got in the car, I was like, I'm driving a Tesla, I'm driving a Tesla, I'm driving a Tesla, and that's all I kept doing. And then I ended up working for Tesla, and then through Tesla I got to have this on lease, and so yeah, this is my car. I'm giving it back, as unfortunately I don't work for Tesla anymore, which I'm really gutted about. And unfortunately, you know, like, we manifest these things, right? So what this is my day, I think 14 of manifesting my journal, and I just actually wanted to sit down and just sort of say a few things. This is now, I think we're in April. This is April the 10th, 2024, and in December 2023, things happened at Tesla. I can't really go into too much because of obviously NDAs, but I don't work there anymore, and I was so gutted that I went into depression. I went into a slippery slope. I wasn't in a really good space, and yeah, absolutely gutted. And I started getting resentful, and these things manifest, right? So when I say about the vibrations, I was not in a good vibe when I was at work. I tried my best, but I was very overwhelmed, I kept saying, and then I kept manifesting overwhelmment. And then there's a lot of work that had to be done. It was a lot of physical work, and as well as the admin side of things. And I was, you know, I was very blessed. I'd go into work, drive into work in this beautiful car, saying I'm really grateful. I love Tesla. I love the company. I'm really grateful. But I just didn't like the role I was in, and I remember I was just in such a negative mindset that unfortunately the inevitable had to happen, and so the universe made it work so that I don't work there anymore. Now that's something I was really gutted about, because my dream was to work for Tesla, but also my dream was to be at a certain role in Tesla, within Tesla. And where I was, I don't know if I could do that, and I was really negative about that, as in, like, I was questioning it. I was really doubtful about it. And I know that these things happen for a reason. I know it really totally did. I was resenting my one of my colleagues, and I was in a really low vibration. And then when that happens, you're gonna get that feeling back to you, right? It bounces back and it comes to you, especially as I was feeling. If you're feeling like it's going to come back to you and you believe in that sort of energy, then it will happen. And so now it comes to the point of, right, what do I do now? And so I kept writing in my journal. I was doing my walk and talks, and I was like, right, okay, I want to be earning this amount of money. Now, if I stayed within Tesla, I wouldn't be earning the money that I wanted to be earning, what I've been putting out there for. I don't know how much directors earn or anything, but, you know, I still love the company, and I'd go back there in a second. I really would. However, the bigger picture for me is I want to be earning a certain amount of money, doing a certain role, and I want to be a like, I also want to be a mum, and there's all these other things that I'm manifesting in life. So for that to happen, I don't know if I could be still doing the job that I was doing before. So I'm very grateful for Tesla. Like, I super am grateful. Whereas before, in the beginning, like in January, Christmas Day, I spent the whole day not even with my family, but doing stuff because of what happened, and having meetings with people, and all of this stuff that was really time consuming, energy consuming as well. And I didn't want to do it, I didn't want to go through it, and I did it, and I was super gutted, and didn't get the result that I wanted. I was really hoping that I would. I think one of my videos I was like, yeah, I'm manifesting this result. It didn't happen. Now it's okay that it didn't happen, but obviously we are human and we go through these emotions. And unfortunately I went into depression, and it was it was kind of a crap feeling. So and because of that, because this is leased, I have to give this car back, which also brings me on to the next point, which is like, I know that giving the car back is also for a good reason, because I want to talk about my journey, right? So this is my day 14 of my journey, and I want you to join me in the journey, because I want you to see me shifting. I want you to join me in the shift, and then you can see the progression, you can see the regression. Hopefully, let's not put that out there, but you can see my journey, right? So I've been manifesting that I want to have a certain amount of money in my account, or I want to be having this certain amount of money. And you know, it'd be kind of nice not to work, but we all like to have a sense of purpose, and we like to, you know, get up and do things, and etc. So I don't know why I've been putting out there that I do this particular role within Tesla, and I earning a certain amount of money, I'm in love, I'm a mother, you know, all of these things that I want. I journal every day, and I look at it, and I'm like, right, what's my husband like? So I'm, you know, manifesting, creating this reality that I want to be living in. And when you create this reality and you want to be living in this reality, then you have to be the character that you want. You have to have those characteristics. So those characteristics, so if I'm a particular role within this, with this company, it will be, I'm intelligent, I'm emotionally intelligent, I'm forward thinking, I have strategies, I'm very confident, I hold myself very well, people respect me, I respect myself, I deliver myself well. You know, I have these characteristics, right? So because I want to do this particular role, I'm not a victim. Whereas before, you know, if I look back on it now, I probably was more of a victim mentality than I was a what's the word, I was more victim than I was empowered. So I now feel like I've got more strength in me mentally. I know that I can do this. I was doubting myself even when I had the job. I got this job, right, and I was so happy, and I was still going into work doubting myself. I was already putting it out there, so then that's what's going to reflect back into my reality, right, what I'm seeing. And inevitably it did happen. I worked with some incredible people that I hugely miss. I miss their faces, I miss their laughs, I miss everything about them, but I'm not in the lack, if that makes sense. I do miss that, but it was part of my journey, and I'm so blessed to have these people in my life. You know, they made my day. I had some bad times, you know, when my family were in hospital, and they made like my life just worth living, you know, being around them and just having this super amazing network of people. And my colleague as well, she was great, and you know, it's just super. I mean, Elon, it was just I loved working for him. You know, I loved working with my managers, You know, they gave me opportunities. I worked at different sites. It was just incredible, absolutely incredible. And I'm super, super grateful to Tesla. And I'm so proud as well. Like I was so proud to wear that uniform. I was so proud to say I work for Tesla, and to get in the Tesla was just absolutely the icing on the cake, because this car, so my storage run out. So it's a stunning car and it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm so glad that I've driven it for this past year. And obviously now I've left Tesla, this car belongs back to them, so I need to give it back. So again, I've been manifesting that, because I've been thinking, oh, you know, it's not my car, etc. I don't work for them. Whereas, you know, I also did put out there that I will be having the car for a bit longer, and yeah, I was very blessed. And so yeah, I'm definitely going to get another Tesla. And I think the reason as well why this has to go, the reason I'm saying this video, I wanted to put this video out there, is because I've been saying in my journal, you know, like what characteristics my man has to be like that I want to be with. So if I want him to be super loving, I need to be super loving. If I want him to be handsome, I need to feel handsome. You know, all of these things that you want in someone, you have to be yourself, because that's how you're going to attract it. Oh, that's another nice beautiful Tesla there. And that's nice and shiny, and that's a 24 reg, so that's a new one. And I just love it. I love Tesla, honestly. I should be bloody ambassador. And yeah, anyway, we can either go like negative or positives, and I choose the side of like, I created this reality. So what was it in me that created this? Why did I create this? And it was because I suppose I wanted to have this particular role, and I just felt like I wasn't getting it because of my own blocks that I was putting there. And this had to happen. It had to happen, where at the end of the day, I don't work there anymore. And that's not really what I thought it was going to happen, but unfortunately it did. And so who knows in the future? I mean, I'd love to work for the team that I want to put that I'm manifesting. So let's hope. Well, not let's hope, but let's put it out there. It's going to happen. But anyway, what I want to talk about is the fact that this is my day 14. I am super excited, because one of the things as well I'll put on there is that I have a certain amount of money, which I don't know how this falls into it, but I've also been thinking I want to go into property. And anyway, cut long story short, I have an opportunity to go into property. Bearing in mind, I'm not working at the moment, but I've actually had someone approach me and wants to help me, and yeah, so super excited about that. So I've already started writing down information, and I'm putting it out there, and this is another form of, like, you know, income, but it's also given me confidence with myself, belief about myself, which also, what I will say is the belief and the confidence was here within me before this happened. So every day I was doing my walk and talks, you know, I would walk and talk with you guys, you know, and I would genuinely feel what I was talking about. And I always do. That's why I say it, because otherwise I'm not recording these videos and it doesn't feel right. And anyway, I never really spoke about my car or the things that I have, because I just never did really. But I just feel like now it's probably like a really good time to do this. I feel much more confident within myself, but that's because I've been working on myself, guys. This has taken since December, where I was like really in a shit vibe, until now where I am in a really happy vibe. And I've been happy since doing the walk and talks. And the reason is because I'm doing it for me. I went and started walking, I started meeting people, I started talking to people, I started becoming my genuine self, instead of looking and comparing myself to others and seeing how not good enough I was, etc. And that's so not true. I had to really work on myself, and every day did my meditations, and I still do my meditations, but every day I do my meditations. I did quantum reality, and sometimes I felt like it wasn't working. Is it any point in doing it? And I did, and I still kept doing it, and even though I still felt low at times, and I still did it. This is a roller coaster, and there will be ups and downs in this life. Anyway, it was so random. Okay, so that's always something that I wanted to do, and I just wanted to say that anything is possible. Like, I never dreamt, well, I did dream. Every day I drove in my car. Whatever you want in life, you can get. Okay, just do not lose faith. I always used to visualize this tea. Always visualize this tea, and kept saying, I'm so happy and grateful I'm driving my car. I'm so grateful for my Renault. I'm so happy and grateful I'm driving my Tesla. I'm so happy and grateful I'm driving my Tesla. Guys, look at this car. This car is incredible. White seats and everything. It looks like an absolute spaceship. It's freaking amazing. It's amazing. It's so spacious. I love it. I love this car. It's brilliant. And anyway, so anything is possible. Now, the reason I'm saying this as well is because I need to give this car back. Now, I've always said to myself, I really want to get into properties. That would be something I really want to do. If I had all this money, I'd invest in properties, and I'll make this money, this residual income. Anyway, someone's approached me. They want to invest with me. I'm really super happy, and but I haven't got like any money. Well, let's not say that at the moment. And I never thought that this would ever come true. This person has offered to do it with me, and so I'm working on it so that it's going to happen. That also means that if I need to get a mortgage, I need to be saying that I'm on a salary. Now, when I start work, I have to be earning this certain salary. When I had this Tesla, this came out of my salary, which meant that I couldn't get a mortgage that I wanted, because on paper it would say that I'd be earning a lot less than what actually I was taking, what I was supposed to be, because the car used to come out of my salary, called salary sacrifice. So that means it came out before I got my tax, national insurance. Okay, so the phone keeps freezing, so what was I saying? So basically I've got an opportunity with the properties, and that's only because, guys, I kept saying I'm wealthy. I keep visualizing where I want to live. I constantly, well, to be honest with you, all I did was say, if I had the money, I would invest in properties. So anyway, I want to say that, because it keeps freezing my phone, so I am going to just do this last bit. Just keep on doing what you want to do. Like, it will happen, and you don't know how it's going to happen, but it happens in the most amazing, magical things. I said that was going to be the last time. Anyway, yeah, so basically what I was trying to say is that it happens in ways that you wouldn't even picture it. I wouldn't even known that. I always said that if I had the money, I would invest in properties. I'd blah 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 blah. I don't know if this is the bridge of incidences, the process, but you know what, my wish is coming true, and I'm not going to put any blocks there. And that's because it's made me more confident. But I was actually getting onto the confident stage where I was then jumping into the reality. So I was doing quantum jumping meditations. So what that means is that you step into the version that you want to be. So be that person, act how that person would be. You know, if that person was like the trait that I wanted to be, if I wanted to work for this company, is that I will be a particular character. I'd be very strong. I'd be very confident. I'd know my stuff. I'm very intelligent. I'm very knowledgeable. I train people really well, and you know, I'm wanted. I'm worthy. All of these people, and I would act like that. I would step into the version of me that is that person that is driving that Tesla every day, going to work, meeting people, getting on really well with people. I'm attractive. I'm magnetic. And I'm being that person. And the way that I'm being that person is that I'm acting, or I'm feeling that person. I'm stepping into that version of me, and that's what I'm projecting out there. And it will feel really uncomfortable. Jodie Spencer says this. It's really, really uncomfortable because you don't feel like that. Naturally, we're not feeling like this. Naturally, we feel and default into the negative. You know, that whole like, oh, I don't feel like this and I don't feel like that. We feel like that. So, you know, it's very, very uncomfortable to feel something that you're reacting to this 3D reality. So one thing as well I don't do is I'm learning not to react to the reality. So whatever's happening out here is a product of my past manifestations, and I have to say I'm happy. So I'm just going to say that you've just got to keep believing, keep the faith, and keep doing what you're doing, and keep focused. Keep focused on your goals. Keep writing down, keep journaling, and don't force it. Just relax and let it go. That's easier said than done, because it took me a long time to learn that skill, but I was just like so happy and grateful. And the more I kept doing it, it just comes. It really will just come to you. So honestly, this is day 14. Never in my life would I'm writing in my journal right now about all the stuff about properties, where to look, what sort of properties to look for, what deposits, accountants, tax. I've already contacted mortgage advisors. I've contacted accountants, estate agents. I bumped into one of my friends who's an estate agent yesterday. Haven't seen her for years. The universe will work in your favor. Trust me. Honestly, it's just flipped. And it was just so weird how it's happened, because I just didn't think it was, I was sitting down having like lunch, and then this guy just sort of said, like, I'm looking to invest, would you think about it? And I was like, well, I'd like to do it, but I just don't really have like the funds right now. Well, I've got the money, blah, 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 all this. And I said, well, yeah, I'll be well up for doing it. So he's even said to me that he will put in, and honestly, there's all these options. And I didn't even think about it. All I've done is just gone, yeah, this is what I'd like to do. But it wasn't on my goals list. My goals list consists of a certain amount, a love relationship, where I'm living, and having this Tesla, and having a role within Tesla. So they're the things that I'm manifesting, or that's what I'm putting out there. And then I just let it go, like, as in, like, I've just gone, right, you know what, I'm not forcing it, I'm not keep saying it all the time, because what's the point? I keep saying it. The universe knows what my bloody wish is. This is my wish, this is what I want. And yeah, less than magic happen. And then I just keep saying that I am that person, I am that person. And also, I am so much different today than I was last week. The way that I'm talking to you, the way that I'm delivering myself, the way that I'm not reacting to certain things. I'm more logical. My emotional intelligence has increased. So things are going to happen for me, and I'm so, so grateful, and I'm so happy. And keep journaling, keep going, and all your dreams, and I don't mean dreams that are wishful thinking. You've really got to stay laser focused. This is what I am. This is who I want to be. And if you don't see any results, just keep doing it. I mean, this is April now, and I lost my job in December, and I was heartbroken. But I never thought that it was for, I never thought that it was a bad thing. I always thought that this had to happen for a reason. And when you really think about it, you know the real reasons. You know that it's what it's meant to be is meant to be, and this is what is going to happen. So, and the universe has its ways to do the bridge of incidences for you to have to open up the universe and your world to give you what you want. So this is my day 14. I've also another thing as well is that I also said, like, my friend's got his own business, and I said, oh, it'd be really nice to, help him out and, do some shifts there, do some work, so get a bit of money. Lo and behold, universe has answered me, and I've been doing a couple of shifts, helping him out here, there, and everywhere, and that helps me out with some money. Although I haven't actually got paid or anything, so, but it gives me a sense of purpose. Let's say, like, I haven't got paid or anything, so I've been helping him, and yeah, and I know that he'll help me. But unfortunately, this car's going to go, but it doesn't mean that it's forever. I know that I'm going to get another Tesla, but in the meantime, I want to focus on my finances and my future. I always said I wanted to retire at the age of 50. This will be in 3 years' time. This may be the reason. This is maybe what I have to do. But if it means I have to get rid of the car for the time being, then lo and behold be it. Because in the future, I will be able to get another car like this. which I will definitely get, because this is the beautiful car. Honestly, if you're ever thinking about getting a Tesla, you can, and it's possible. NHS people in the UK, you get it. You can get a lease company through lease, and you pay a really low amount, lower than what I was paying when I worked for Tesla. And like, we don't get discounts. You know, one thing about Tesla is that we all, you know, we never got favored or anything like that, and that's not how Elon Musk likes to work. So yeah, I'm really grateful, and I tell you what, I wasn't so grateful. I just kept looking at that, you know, why me, and I can't believe it, I worked so hard and I've lost everything. Honestly, I felt like that, and I was going through depression. I didn't even know I was depressed until, you know, a few weeks ago, and I'm happy to sort of, you know, let everyone know that it happens. It really does happen. Just don't let it swallow you up, but surround yourself with really good people, and surround yourself with the people that you want to be like, because they will help you. Honestly, use that, and remember, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Just follow that light and keep going, because you are so loved, you are so wanted, and you're doing a really good job. Even by watching this video, you're doing a really good job. And rewatch this video again. But anything can happen, but you really got to put your mind to it, and don't put any doubts there. Really truly believe it, and really know that it's going to happen. I keep knowing that, and I keep doing that, even when I wasn't knowing it and didn't feel it. But I kept getting to that zone. I kept doing my meditations. I kept feeling it real. I kept living in the wish fulfilled. I kept living from the end. I kept on waking up, and you know, there are days where I wake up so down, and then the last 2 weeks I've been waking up where I don't feel down, and I wake up feeling okay, you know, like, yeah, it's been a journey. And I just wanted to say, this is going to be a long video, so but yeah, I wanted to film my little baby here. And yeah, it's a different one for Walk and Talk. The rain stopped now, so you can see the rain has stopped. Oh, yeah, the rain stopped. So I could go for my walk. I should have done that now, but yeah, keep going, and hopefully, no, not hopefully, go and get what you want. Go and get what you want, because what you want is out there. You just need to be in the same vibration as it. And that means you've got to be in that character. You've got to live and breathe and talk that every day. You do not talk to everyone about this. You don't say, oh, I'm a millionaire, I'm rich, or I'm healthy, because this is about health as well. If you want to be in particular good health, you know, and you're not, you know, I mean, like at the moment I'm manifesting, I'm putting out there that my hair's growing thicker, and you know, it's thick on my scalp, because it's something I noticed today, and that's what I'm going to keep saying until it happens. Keep putting your ideas out there. It might not show up now, it might not show up in the next few weeks, but it will come into fruition. But you can't put those doubts there, so don't overthink it. And that's the thing that I did, was overthink it. Yeah, so I mean, I'm really blessed with this journey. I hope this property stuff takes off, which I'm sure it will, because I have faith, and the universe has given me this opportunity to do it again, and I'm going to take it. You know what? I'm going to take it, man, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it right. And this is what's had to happen for me to get what I want, which means, again, like I say, I'm going to get rid of this car, get an older car, and use that, get a job where it's going to give me some money so I can have some backup, and then I can keep the cogs moving. So this is my plan, and yeah, this is something that it has to happen, and I'm very grateful for. My mum says to me as well, she goes, you know what, you've got to give your car back, but you know, the little Tesla is lovely, and you know, it's beautiful, and we are very lucky that we had all this time with it. And I'm so grateful. I am so grateful that I've get to driven my dream, which has this T. I'm so grateful. It's such a beautiful drive. Let's just drive along slightly. Honestly, it's, let's have a look. I don't want to drive too much because I'm actually on the road. I'm on my phone. But it's just such a beautiful drive. I mean, it's telling me to like stop. But I mean, beautiful. And you know what, every good thing comes to an end. I've had a really brilliant time with my car. And oh, someone's just sent me, literally on this phone, one of my friends, wealth mindset. See, if you're vibrating at that mindset, you are going to attract it. You're going to attract it. And don't be in that negativity of like, but it's not happening. Oh, I never win the lottery. Oh, this never happens to me. Oh, this da-da-da. It's never going to happen to you because, you know, that's what you keep saying. So just keep saying what you want. Keep saying what you want, not what you don't want. And I tell you what, my confidence increased. My self-belief increased. I started to have this also self-concept of, you know I can do this job. I know I'm confident, because I lost a lot of confidence since December. I felt like I wasn't good enough, as in like for anything. I felt like no confidence with my abilities. I'm an intelligent woman, and I felt no confidence after what happened. And yeah, I mean, if you're going to get a Tesla, by the way, tell them that you got it from this video, because like, you know, referrals, man, referrals. And it'll be interesting to see, you know, like how many people will get this. There's so many ways of getting a Tesla, guys. This is not like a rich man's car. You are rich already. You are rich. Choose that vibration. If you want this car, say for example, then you have to you have to get in your car and believe you've got this car. If you want a Range Rover, any car, you just got to believe it, and don't just believe it for a second. Every time you get in your car, just go, I'm so happy and grateful I'm in this car. And imagine whatever the logo is. And that's what I did. And I never questioned it. I never, ever questioned it. And it's the ones that you don't question is the one that comes into your mind, into your life. Because I'll tell you what, I never realised that 2 days ago I would have had a conversation with someone about buying a house, creating a company. Me. I'm so happy and grateful. Fuck yes. I'm so happy and grateful. Honestly, build yourself up. It happens. It really happens. I can't explain it enough. And it's only because I'm doing my walk and talks. I'm doing things for me. You know, when I was in this low state, I was like, well done, I'm having a shower. Well done, I'm doing my walk and talks. Well done, you've done really well. No matter what, I kept doing my walk and talks. I was going away in family. I just kept doing it. And I kept wanting to help people, and I still want to help people, because, you know, if I can do it, you can do it. I really, really want to do that. And also, I would like to build a massive network on YouTube as well, so that I can do a TED Talk, because that's something that I really want to do. And if I can do a TED Talk, I can get some money out of YouTube as well, and I can make an income out of that. That'd be fantastic too. That's why we do it as well. But, you know, at the end of the day, I do want to help others, because I've watched these videos too. And because I want to help these others, hopefully it could give me something that some sort of financial freedom, because that's something that I want to do. I won't do courses or anything like that, because I just think it's a bit pansy, and I don't really want to do that. I don't want to make money out of you guys, but I do want to help you, and I do want to educate you, and I do want you to stay in that belief, because trust me, if you spoke to me 2 weeks ago or even last week, I wouldn't have said what I'm saying now. Is that I am now on the road to purchasing my first ever house, and not to live in, but this is business. And then who knows what happens in the future? Who knows what we're going to create? And it's exciting times. I was excited when I got this car. I was in this sort of vibe as well, and I was so happy and grateful. And then, yeah, so I've got to remain there, because I don't want to do the same mistake. Because I never in my life thought I would have left Tesla, and that means I have to give the car back. However, for me to make the money that I want, I couldn't stay in that role, because it wasn't paying me enough, unfortunately. It wasn't paying me what I felt I was worth, and I know I'm worth a certain amount. So yeah, and unfortunately I did get a little bit negative, and I did get a bit resentful, and that's my bad, and that's my karma.